think I may have sound now. I'm not sure. Can you hear me at all, Pat? Hey, Tom. Hello. 1 2 1 2. Might be a big delay. I'm not sure. I don't know whether I have to set something up on this thing. Audio very weak, huh? All right. Let's see what we can do about it. This is all Greek to me. All right. Is that any better? It should be maximum gain I can give it. Don't know whether we're percolating here or not. Still weak, Pat? All right. I don't know what's going on here, but I got it set up and there's no sense worrying about it. Yeah, messages don't go through, so I don't know what's wrong with that. Oh, okay, good. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I can't. It says message not sent. Error. Try again. So I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, and really had some issues just trying to get the a program to not crash with the camera. Drive me crazy. I could have been up 45 minutes ago. Anyway, clogging the drain. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why we're drifting here. We should be. We're on lunar. We shouldn't be drifting, but I still may have an issue with my RA board. I'm not sure. I don't know whether the board is okay or whether my polar alignment's the culprit. But anyhow, and the focus is going to go out on this because it hasn't stabilized. I focused once and I went to the moon and it was terrible. Went back out there and the focus had already changed. So, and the seeing isn't great, but it isn't super bad either. I'm kind of surprised. It was supposed to be below average, I think. It seems like it's average right now, so won't complain about that. I don't even know if I'm oriented properly. I still got my outdoor coat on, so I'm going to take that off. Okay, get rid of the coat and get my laptop in my lap. Yeah, this is the ASI 224. It's the only camera I got left. So, yeah, the thing posted on Facebook is doing solar, and I think what happens is that the descriptive title here, you have to change it before you put a link up. Now the link does say moon for today, but it doesn't say that on Facebook. And I went and reposted it, and still was the wrong descriptor. So if anybody tries to look me up with that descriptor, it's not going to find me. But if they do the link, they'll be all right. This thing is still drifting. I don't know why. Let me try something here. Let me try sidereal. See if that works. And we can really zoom with this sucker. Well, that's supposed to be 1280 by 960, but it's not turning out that way. It's acting as it. It's supposed to be. Well, it says 1304 by 976. Now that doesn't look to me. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's 4 by 3. Yeah, I guess the sides are 3 compared to to the top, and bottom is 4. Horizontal 4, vertical 3. I guess it's okay. All right, let me go figure out whether this moon is in the right orientation. Okay, so what do we have here? All right, let's move it around. Pretty sure it's not right. Sure, Tom, be my guest. Facebook is driving me crazy though. Constantly getting notifications, so I gotta turn them off. Two errors occurred on this page, sure did. Little flag up there. Okay, this should be left side of the screen, and everything's cockeyed here. This should be up, and this is the right, and this should be this way. Now let's see if that's right. Yep, that's the way she should be. Okay, because we're looking at Copernicus, and we have Reinhold and Landsberg right below it to the left. Or, let's see, I don't know how I can do this. Pointer, I need a pointer. Alright, go here, show mouse pointer. Alright, well this is Copernicus. So this is Reinhold, and this is Landsberg. And I already can see we're getting out of focus already. What a pain. Oh well. Let's move on here. Let's move it around. Let's see where we can go with this. And let's drop the exposure down a bit. I liked your setup, Pat. You were pretty brave to put the two scopes on the mini tower. That would frustrate me because I know the clutches would let loose and the things would spin around, and how you get them lined up and all. Take more patience than I got. But if you try and work two of them together. I think there was a time you were doing that too. I think you were running double images there one time, maybe about a year ago. And I'm going to have to put my power supply in my laptop before it complains. I'll tell you one thing, it'd be great when we get back on the NSN. It's a real pain doing this. The only thing advantage to this is that it has better resolution than we're used to. And I'm not going to bother to try and get rid of the framing of this. Is fire capture, by the way, that is picking up the camera. And I'm using Cam Twist to connect to the encoder, and the encoder is OBS. So we got fire capture, and then Cam Twist, and then OBS is recognizing fire capture, and I don't even know whether, no, it would, and it has to be through Cam Twist that it's recognizing it. Yeah, it's recognizing Cam Twist. Now I told it to do 1280 by 960, and it just doesn't, something just doesn't seem right here. And Cam Twist is, should be 1280 by 960. Yeah, it's 1280 by 960. So I don't know what the issue is. But then again, YouTube is 16 by 9. Okay, that's what's happening. Okay. So this would look different with a 174 camera or 185 or 302 would fill the screen left to right, top to bottom. Yeah, I got two of those mini towers, a mini tower pro and the original mini tower, and I should let the original mini tower go. And I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. Whether I'm just whether the I don't know how well the mini tower will work um, for short exposure DSOs. Think that don't know whether I can work with that. So I was thinking about if I sold the two mounts and the C8, I could probably pick up on a Evolution 9.25. Use a 9.25 on the Ioptron CEM60, and still use my refractor on the Evolution mount, and that way I've upgraded the main scope. Or also it pass on the 9.2 Evolution and get a Ioptron CEM25 and use that. And that way I wouldn't have to worry about doing, if I was doing DSOs, I could go much longer. Yeah, yeah. Um, Mine is not Fastar, and I think with some of these newer cameras, Fastar would come in handy. But it'd be much wider field than I probably would like, so it probably would work out better if one was using a small mirrorless camera like a Sony, but they're too expensive. Put a regular Canon on there, and you're really knocking your contrast down. But guys still do it, so they even do it on a 6 inch. So anyway, oh, Joe's broadcasting too. So all right, I don't know where, I don't know how you find Joe. Did he put something up on Cloudy Nights? I don't know. I mean, not Cloudy Nights, but Dirty Word. I'm getting tired of this program. Come on. There we go. Well, he didn't put anything up on Facebook, so I don't know where he is. All right, I'm waiting for Joe to give me a link for. I mean, Jim to give me a link for Joe. Hope I'm not making you sick here. All right, it's not too bad. I didn't. Let's see what this looks like full screen. It's not too bad. Could use a little bit of a tweak and focus, but well, let's try to get on with Astro Live. And then I tried OA Capture. Everything started crashing. These things don't like with this the driver on this camera causes these software programs to crash when you get to a certain combination of exposure and gain. Oh, did you already get the lens, Pat? Okay, let me just check and see whether I can get to Joe. can do two YouTubes. I wonder what he uses. Um, what the heck's Joe's channel? What the heck does he use? Does anyone know? Getting updated information. The Adobe Flash Player is available. Not right now, champ. Thank you very much. Let's just move this around. Let's see what we're looking at now. Look to see what we're seeing here. Hmm. Well, let's see. Let me go to. Um, you can't see what the channel lineup is on NSN. That's stupid. Oh well. Okay. Let me see if they made it up on. Looking to see whether there's anything posted by Joe, but nothing. Oh well. And Joe's offline. Let's see. It's trying to remember what Joe's thing is. I can't even think of it. Oh well. Yes. Stargate, New Jersey. Let's see whether that works. Well, that didn't work. Well, if he's on, he ain't on. I don't know where he's on. Let me buzz this Mr. Turner. He's ignoring me. All right. I don't know what's going on there, so can't worry about it. Can't worry about it. Hey, Norm. How are you? Oh, until 9. Okay. Thank you, Tom. Hi, Norm. What's going on, boy? Let's move this thing. Boy, get this balanced out a little bit. Thanks, Norm. This is where remote focus, I'm going to have to do something about that. Put that on the bucket list. Yeah, I'm surprised we're still able to see the moon from my deck. Usually the house gets in the way. Well, it's up high enough, that's why. It's up at 65 degrees, so it won't be a problem sticking with it. That saves me from changing focal reducers and going to deep sky objects that are going to get washed out anyhow. And we're not doing too bad here. We sold the my other my SSI camera, so we have only one camera now, and that's this ASI 224. And let's put in this stuff in here. C8. just laughing, typing in information here, and the next thing I know, takes up the whole screen. Jumped up in size like 10 times normal size. Yeah, unless I keep the YouTube to a minimum, the chat doesn't show up properly. If I try and do the theater mode, then chat goes down and I have to scroll up. And of course, forget about the full screen. And quality wise, we're not even doing 720, it says. Which I don't quite understand. Only doing 480p. Now, I don't know whether it has anything to do with what I'm sending it with. Settings are streaming output. No, that's not it. Video. Base canvas resolution. Oh, so maybe that's what's happening too. Yeah, in order to make any changes, you have to shut the stream down. Which I'm not going to do. We'll just live with it. Just pop out the chat. It don't work for me. Let's see where you pop it out. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Okay, Tom, so how do I pop out the chat? Just take it. Don't really know how to do that. Smiley face and chat box. Oh yeah, vertical stick. Pop out chat. All right, and then I can. And where do you place the chat? Trying to take it across. I can't take it on another screen. Hmm. Okay. Oh well. Leave well enough alone. Uh-oh. It's I can talk about you now. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm talking to Joe. I mean, Jim. Told him I can talk about him, and he can't answer. He can't chat. He's a watching, but he can't chat. Looks like looks like I was able to type that this time. Great. I just clicked on something. I have absolutely no idea what I did. Add or remove moderators, view active users. What the heck does that mean? Well, we'll click on view active users. Okay. All right. Let's move this along here. Let's go up to the top. Ooh, it's bright as can be up there, isn't it? That'll that'll readjust again. I should see how much time difference it says. All right. I hear myself talking here. Huh. Should turn that down. Here we go. All right. About a 5 second delay, I think. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, about a 10 second delay. All right. I should go and check focus. I have to go to, let me see where Beetlejuice is. I don't think I can get the Beetlejuice. Let me see what's handy here. I'm going to check focus. Moon's almost near the meridian. Let's see, we have Castor and Pollux. Might as well go to Pollux, which is brighter. See if we can do it. Pollux. Oh, look at that. All right, let's. Okay, and let me just center it up. All right, now let's brighten this thing up a bit. Hopefully, it won't crash. All right, let me go outside and see if I can get noise in it, but that's all right. Be right back, folks. All right, let's getting better here, I think. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Let's see if that's any better. Coming up. Oh, the focus wasn't too far off. It was off enough, so should make a little bit of difference. Yeah, it did. Now, what would be nice is if I could get the resolution up on this, which I don't quite understand what the issue is here. I imagine it's if I stop the stream, it doesn't stop the chat. Let's see what happens if I stop the stream and I go to settings, but that's not going to do me any good either because the settings are the output set up at video bitrate, which I don't know what the heck that's supposed to do. Okay, stream video says base canvas resolution 1680 by 1050, output scaled resolution 1120 by 700, downscale filter by cubic, sharpen scaling 6, whatever the heck all that means. All right, let me check it over on this particular beast. My laptop, pull up the same program. All right, settings, video. So there is a base canvas I can do, but the output scale resolution. Oh, don't know what you're supposed to set on those things. Oh well. Nothing like not knowing what you're doing. I'm talking real quiet. Well, it's cranked up as much as I think it can go, unless there's another place to put it. It's on the Mac, and I have it set to maximum level. So, got the microphone right in front of my mouth. You barely hear me, huh? Hey. Wonder if there's a way of setting the audio level on this. Oh, I see here. Okay. How's that? Is that any better? It had a speaker with a slider next to it, and it didn't say, it looked like it was it said that it was for a speaker, but obviously it's for the mic. Hey, oh, yep, that's what does it. Yeah, it should be a little bit about as good as I can get it. Anyway, well, we live and learn. If you didn't complain, I would have never known. You gotta be a squeaky wheel. All right, well, sorry about that. Now all I gotta do now is figure out how to get this resolution up. I don't know what you guys are seeing. What do you guys see in the settings for your YouTube? I'm only seeing on my laptop, which I'm viewing this, 480p is the max I'm getting. Unless that's because, no. Yep, 480p, that's it. All right, so how do we get that to go higher? Anybody have a clue? Because it's got to be coming from the encoder. Let's see, show recordings, Remux recordings. That's not edit. That's audio properties, profile, scene selection. Oh well. I hate to go and stop the broadcast.